the early spring crops that are beginning to appear in the shops, the artichokes, the asparagus, we sent Nick Aiello out to check out this month's best buys.
Well, it's great to be out of the studio, and we're better to come than Leicester Market, but I'll be finding out for you what's in season for March. Come on. This time of year, fruit-wise, there's not that much happening really. What I've got though is some lovely commerce pears from Kent. £2.60p, you can't argue with that, can you really? Noel, can you bag me a few of these up, mate? What I tend to do when I'm in the restaurant, peel them, poach them with some syrup, a bit of lemon juice and some vanilla, roast them in the oven, and then serve them with a bowl of beautiful vanilla ice cream. Fantastic, you can't beat it. Come on this way now. Apples. Cox's apples, classic English apple, 55p a kg. Can't argue with that either, can you really? Very flavoursome, a very sort of powdery taste to them. What I tend to do, slice them thinly on a mandolin. If you haven't got a mandolin, a knife will do. On a bit of baking paper, dry them out for about half an hour, and you've got some nice chips to eat. Beautiful. Some of these as well, mate, yeah?
Cheers.
Now look at this. This really is special. Rhubarb. Not just your run-of-the-mill rhubarb your grandma has in the back of the garden. This is like grown in a special way. Just notice the way the leaves are a bit opaque. It's grown in candlelight to give it this like purple colour. Beautiful. This is going at about £1 a pound, yeah? And then what I do in the kitchen, slice it up, a bit of vanilla, cook it down, compote it down and serve it with some white chocolate sorbet. It's fantastic and the colour is amazing. Can't beat it, brilliant. Right, you don't see many needs to the pound here. Parsnips, lovely. Now, what I tend to do, I think, peel it, roast it in the oven with some honey, yeah? It doesn't take long, it takes about 15 to 20 minutes, you know, caramelise it down. It's a root vegetable, it has to be cooked for a long time, but there's a lot of flavour in there, nice English ones as well, yeah? They're going at about 45p a pound at the moment, yeah? Moving on to the purple sprouting broccoli, look at that. Fantastic. Now they're going at about 95p a pound, but towards the end of the season, in about 3 weeks' time, they'll be down to about 40p a pound. But with it being the start of the season, they're still quite expensive. You can steam them, boil them in some water with some salt, serve with a nice hollandaise sauce with your lamb or your Sunday roast. Beautiful, really nice. I think we've had enough of the vegetables. Should we go through and have a look at some meat and some fish? Come on. Now, this has got me excited. Look at this. Look at the lobsters in there. Some beautiful Scottish lobsters. About £5.50 a pound at the moment. Quite expensive, but worth it. Some tropical fish, I'm not too sure about. It looks nice, but I think it lacks a bit of flavour myself, tropical fish. I prefer the English stuff, you know. Got some squid in there, £6.17 a kilo. Clean it up, get your fishmonger to clean it up for you. Cut it into rings, deep fry it, tempura it, brilliant. Got some grey mullet, £3.53 a kilo, £1.60 a pound, yeah. Again, get your fishmonger to take the scales off, take the fillets off, grill it. You have to be really quick. You know, don't overcook it, otherwise you'll ruin it. It'll just be horrible. Got some scallops from Cornwall, if you can see. Just check out, you know, it's got a nice colour to it. You know, it's still stuck to the shell. You know, these are sort of quality checks that you do before you buy anything like that. You know, obviously the smell. You know, stuff like that. Got some live crabs here. Yeah, obviously, you know, cook them in a bit of water, something like that. Yeah, have you got that one? Be careful. And then it doesn't look too happy, does he? But water, carrots, celery, a bit of vinegar, some peppercorns, cook it for about, say, 15 minutes. And then, you know, you can take the shell out, scrape the meat out. You've got beautiful flavours in the claws. Crab meat, fantastic, can't beat it. I was on my way over to the butcher's counter when I spotted some of these smelts. I haven't seen them for a long time. Look a little bit like anchovies. Yeah? Small, lovely tasting, yeah? What I do with them, you've got to be really quick. Tempura, half corn flour, half flour, some chilli, some ginger through the actual batter itself. Just dip them in, deep fry them, and like serve them with a dip of your own invention. Tomato ketchup if you want, but I can assure you they are lovely, beautiful flavour. So the game season's finished, unfortunately, but it's still available. Pheasant, anything you want, you can get frozen. But to be quite frank, you want to stick with stuff which is fresh. I've got some wood pigeons here, £1.25 each. Beautiful, roasted in the oven. Stuff them with apricots, take them off the breast. I mean, they're a good size. I mean, you know, you can for 2 people, maybe 3 people, if you've got a family. Moving along, English veal. £6.60 a kilo, £2.99 a pound. Nicely trimmed up, roasted in the oven with a bit of garlic, beautiful. Some braised cabbage, can't beat it. We've got some special offer, 2 ducklings, £4.99 now. That is real value for money. yet again, roasted in the oven. Some orange over there. Slice the skin so it releases all the fat and they're not too fatty. Something's caught my eye around the other side. Let's move around and take a look at this, shall we? Come on. Over here. I've got my friend up here, the rabbit, but if you want to get your butcher to skin it for you, yeah, you don't want to do it yourself. Depends how skilled you are in skinning a rabbit, basically. I wouldn't risk it personally, and I'm a chef. You've got rabbit joints, the whole rabbit £5, rabbit joints $6.17 a kilo, $2.80 a pound. Fronts of rabbits $1.25 each. You may as well buy the whole thing. It's the best thing to do. Marinate it overnight in some white wine. Take out the white wine. Use the white wine in your stock. Seal the rabbit off. Add the white wine to it. Just braise it for about 3 hours. Yeah, so the meat's just falling off. Add some carrots, some garlic, some celery. Beautiful. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, that's about sums it up for March. I mean, to be quite frank, sir, you can't find anything fresher than me, can you?
Cheeky little devil, that, Nick. Thank you very much for that. Now, it's St. David's Day, as you know, and so we have invited, really, look at him, consummate Welshman. There he